मर्डर बाद खून से सनी गलियां, रहस्य से भरे चेहरे और हर कोने में छिपा शक, यही है मर्डरबाद। यह सिर्फ एक मर्डर मिस्ट्री नहीं बल्कि इंसानी लालच, धोखे और छुपे राजों की परतें खोलती कहानी है। हर किरदार संदिग्ध है, हर मुस्कान के पीछे एक डर छुपा है। जैसे जैसे सच सामने आता है वैसे वैसे परछाइयाँ और भी डरावनी हो जाती हैं। मर्डरबाद हमें याद दिलाता है कि सच्चाई चाहे कितनी भी गहरी क्यों ना दबा दी जाए, एक दिन खून की तरह सतह पर आकर ही रहती है। अगर ये रहस्यमयी दास्तान आपको बांध कर रखी हो तो लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें।
The film followed the life of Bollywood actor Sanjay Dutt, his addiction with drugs, arrest for alleged association with the 1993 Bombay bombings, relationship with his father, comeback in the industry, the eventual drop of charges from Bombay blast and release after completing his jail term. Ranbir Kapoor stars as Dutt along with an ensemble cast which features Paresh Rawal, Vicky Kaushal, Manish Koirala, Diya Mirza, Sonam Kapoor, Anushka Sharma and Jim Sharp. In conversation with Hirani, Dutt shared anecdotes from his life, which the former found intriguing and promoted him to make a film based on Dutt's life. It was titled Sanju after the nickname Dutt's mother, Nargish, used to call him. Principal photography began in January 2017 and was completed by January 2018. The film's soundtrack was composed by Rohan and Vikram Mantraj, with A.R. Rahman as guest composer. Fox Star Studios acquired the distribution rights of the film. Sanju was released worldwide on 29 June 2018. It received positive reviews from critics, who praised Kapoor's performance as well as Hirani's direction. Some critics its supposed image cleaning of its protagonist. It registered the highest opening for any film released in India in 2018, and on its third day, it had the highest Singles Day collection ever for a Hindi films in India, with a worldwide gross of over 586.85 crore. Sanju emerged as the highest grossing Bollywood film of 2018, the second highest earning film in India of all time, and one of the highest grossing Indian films. Sanju earned 7 nominations at the 64th Filmfare Awards, including Best Film and Best Director for Hirani. It won Best Actor for Kapoor and Best Supporting Actor for Kaushal. Plot: the film starts with D.N. Tripathi, a lyricist who writes a biography on Sanju Dutt. Ranbir Kapoor, comparing him with Mahatma Gandhi, flabbergasted Sanjay has him throughout the Supreme Court of India, delivers its verdict regarding the 1993 Bombay bombings and sentenced Dutt to 5 years jail term for violating the Arms Act 1959. His wife Manayata Dutt approaches Winnie Diaz, a London-based writer, to write Sanjay's biography and present his version of his life to public. Although unwilling at first, Winnie is asked by Jubin Mystery Real estate builders do not write the biography, which intrigues her. Winnie first interviews Sanjay and his life is revealed in flashback. Sanjay is father Sunil Dutt Presh Rawal plans to launch his acting career in Bollywood. With the film Rocky upset over his father's uncontrolling behavior on set, Sanjay is encouraged by his friend Zubeen got Maestri to try drugs for the first time. Sanjay soon discovers that his mother Nargish Manishka Korala is suffering from cancer and is taken to New York for treatment. This incident furthers his descent into alcoholism and drug addiction. He meets Kamlesh, a fan of Nargish in New York, and they become quick friends. Kamlesh managed to make Sanjay stay away from his addiction after learning of his girlfriend Ruby is fixed in New York, and they become quick friends. Kamlesh managed to make Sanjay stay away from his addiction after learning of his girlfriend Ruby is fixed marriage due to his ongoing drug addiction. Sanjay replays. Kamli convinces Ruby to register marry Sanjay, but when Ruby, after realizing her love for Sanjay, she agrees and comes to the registration office only to find that he is not there, and on reaching Sanjay's house realize that he is still under the influence of drugs and decides to leave him. Nargish pass away 3 days before the release of Rocky, which takes an emotional toll on Sanjay. Sanjay agrees to attend a rehabilitation center in the United States and eventually recovers with the help of his father and Kamlesh. On returning to India, he meets with God, his friend, and beat him for selling him drugs. Sanjay realized that he was given drugs while God himself was consuming glucose. The later part of Datti's life is narrated by his now estranged friend Kamlesh, who Winnie tracks down in New York. Kamlesh is at first reluctant since he has wasted many years of his life on Sanju, but finally agrees to tell her the story. In the 1990s, Sanjay turns to bodybuilding and his career in Bollywood has greatly improved after the 1992 Babri Masjid demolition. Sanjay acquires 3 AK-56 rifles to ensure the protection of his father, who had by then ventured into politics, and sister Priya Dutt. A series of bombings occurred in Bombay shortly thereafter. Sanjay is arrested in 1993 for possession of illegal arms supposedly supplied by the D Company to be trafficked for protection during potential communal rioting after the bombings. Sanjay is convicted and sentenced to imprisonment for 5 years under Terrorist and Disruptive Activities Prevention Act, treating to his career. Indian media labels him as terrorist, further tarnishing his public image, believing Sanjay to be guilty Kamlesh severe ties with him. After his release in 1995, Sanjay appears in a string of flops when his popularity had begun to wane. He is forced to sign for the title role in Munna Bhai MBBS by his father, who also features in the movie. Sanjay is a performance geners him the Filmfare Award for Best Performance in a Comic Role, and his public image improves, making his father proud. Shortly afterwards, his father passes away in 2006. The Bombay High Court finds Dutt guilty under the Possession of Arms Act, while not finding him to be a terrorist. In 2013, he is arrested again by the same verdict upheld by the Supreme Court of India. Sanjay convinces Vinny and Kamlesh of his innocence by blaming the media for falsely accusing him of terrorism, and is subsequently released from prison in 2016. Sanjay finds out that Vinny has completed writing his biography titled Kuch To Log Kahenge. Translation: People will keep saying something, named after one of his father's favorite songs from the film Amar Prem. He exits the jail and unites with Kamlesh and Manaita. Cast: Ranbir Kapoor as Sanju Dutt, Presh Rawal as Sunil Dutt, Sanju is father, Vicky Kaushal as Kamlesh Kamali, Kanhaiyalal Kapsi. Sanju is best friend, Sonam Kapoor is Ruby, Sanju is ex-girlfriend, Dia Mirza as Manaita Dutt, Sanju is wife, Manisha Koirala as Nargish, Sanju is mother, Anushka Sharma as Vinny Diyar, biographer Jim Sarp as Jubin God Maestri, Krishma Tanna as Pinky, Boman Irani as Jairam Joshi. Ruby is father. Irani also appears Dr. Asthana of Munna Bhai MBBS in archive footage. Sayaji Sinde as Bandhu Dada, Piyush Mishra as T.N. Tripathi, screenwriter Aditi Gautam as Priya Dutt. Sanjay is sister. Hans Noor Kaur as young Priya Dutt. Yuri Suri as Havant Singh. Sanju is a liar. Ashwin Mushran as an event manager. Anjan Shrivastava as minister. Prakash Belwadi as newspaper editor. Mahesh Manjrekar as himself. Tabu as herself. Arshad Varsi as circuit of Munna Bhai MBBS in archive footage. Anil Charanjit as singer in the song Main Badhiya Tu Bhi Badhiya. Special appearance Sanjay Dutt as himself. Production development Hirani. Director Rajkumar Hirani as was first promoted to create a film based on Sanjay Dutt's life by the later his wife Manaita Dutt. In a causal conversation on offer, he refused, reasoning that Sanju's world is very different from my world. In an interview with Daily News and Analysis, Hirani revealed that eventually promoted him to create a film based on Sanjay Dutt's life. He was lonely. Manita, I think, was in hospital and he used to go there sometimes and then come home to an empty house. So he was just venting, speaking straight from the heart, and he started giving the and then come home to from heart and giving me anecdotes that were just games for a filmmaker. In regards to gaining resources in constructing the film, Hirani said, "We sat for crazy amount of time and recorded everything. I also meet others who know him, journalists, cops, relatives and friends. I felt there was movie that should be told in an interview with DNA after hers." Hirani confirmed that the film was named Sanju after lot of deliberation as Nargish, Sanjay's mother, used to call him Sanju. Producer Vidhu Vinod Chopra was not part of the project when Hirani initially approached him to produce the film. At first, Chopra was of the opinion that it was hogwash, but when we start researching all that he is said from the 308 girlfriends he had to, how he based on the streets of US for the money to buy a bus ticket, we realized that everything he had told us was true. Hirani had preconditioned with Dutt that if the latter requested to change any lines for scene, he would not make it, upon which Dutt allowed Hirani to make the film. In his record, he was okay with Hirani not glorifying him in the film. Hirani is a show except of Dutt's film that the public would not have known, such as what was happening in the Dutt household when Sanju was accused of the crime. What was his father going through? What was happening with his sisters? How were his friends reacting later? I meet his sisters, Namrata and Priya, brother-in-law Kumar Gaurav and US-based friend Paresh Gailani. Hirani stated the film is not about his romance. It has primarily to track one is the gun story and the other is the drugs story and how they fought these two battles. Speaking about Dutt's journey, Kapoor revealed in an interview with Filmfare that the biopic will reach out to the audience by teaching them something. He stated that it will talk about human flaws. The emotional father-son story between Sanjay and the late Sunil Dutt, his relationship with his best friend, with the woman in his life. It's emotional, it's funny, it's sad, it's bittersweet. The youth have a lot to learn from his mistakes. He also confirmed that it's not a propaganda film intending to glorifying Dutt. Kapoor also revealed that for him the hardest aspect of playing the role was to give himself the confidence to go ahead with the project. For him, Sanjay Dutt is flawed but wonderful person, pop icon, and that That is why it was scary. Kapoor also stated that there are six different spaces, six different look, and six different controversies in the film. In an interview with Sanjeev Masand, Hirani disclosed that the storytelling procedure was challenging as it's not a story of an achiever as most biopics are based on a heroic personality, yet Dutt is known for his tragedies and losses. He noted that you cannot really temper and that the main scripting challenge was fitting very undoubted story in a structured format. Writer Abhijit Joshi also revealed that there was no deliberate attempt to make Datte's character attempt sympathetic to the audience. Instead, the team realized, having listened to all the indoors conveyed by Dutt, that it's a very unchanging, incredibly fascinating story based on conflicted person, a flawed person who deserved empathy. Hirani then confirmed that he has put out the truth, which includes good things and bad things. In another interview, Hirani also revealed that, like his other films, Sanju would also deliver social message. There is the father-son story, a friendship, and one is question mark for the last one. You will have to see the film. Hirani also revealed that he did initially get attracted to all the undots that was conveying, but soon realized it was not enough. He had to be able to string it all together, which led him to come to the conclusion that people need to know is this gun story and is a drug story, because it is important. If there is no gun story, there is no biopic, which then in turn formed the spine of the film. Post the release of the film, both Hirani and Joshi reasoned that Dutt has not been whitewashed in the film as many critics have openly said. So instead, Hirani questioned, I want to know what I have shown that he had 308 girlfriends, that he was so addicted to drugs he slept with his friend, his girlfriend. Is this whitewashing? Joshi also commented that what we are basing is a certain section which sensationalizes things and uses question mark to make things chatpata, spicy. That has been critiqued, and I am amazed there has been no introspection on that side. No one has even said that is happens. Casting actor Ranbir Kapoor was Hirani's first choice to play Datti is a character. Hirani stated, I first thought of Ranbir and went straight to him, and I can tell you we were right. He also stated that he thought Kapoor is a fantastic actor, and at the perfect age. He further revealed the similarities and differences between Dutt and Kapoor, stating that they have lived the life of actors all through. Ranbir is not someone from outside the industry who come here to be a hero in a sense. It was easier for me to see him as Sanju. He also revealed that Ranbir Kapoor worked very hard to get the correct physicality, spending days watching videos to strike the right balance. Initially, Kapoor was reluctant to portray the role. However, he agreed once he saw the angle of the story and that the story broke certain notion I had about him. That Kapoor also revealed that his initial hesitation about playing Dutt's role was that he is still so relevant today and is a superstar who is working in movies today and has a lot to achieve and lots to do. Chopra was also reluctant to produce the film with Kapoor in the lead role, as he believed Ranbir Singh would be a better fit to Dutt's part by having the better flamboyance, the emotional depth, as well as the ability to change himself completely to play Sanjay Dutt. Chopra, however, had to kind of eat his words once the shooting began and he witnessed Kapoor's capabilities playing Dutt. Kapoor responded to Chopra's comments by stating that he was very happy to be part of the film, as it came at a time where he was really in need of inspiration. Like Kapoor Kaurala was also susceptible about playing a mother to Kapoor due to the fear of being typecast. Amir Khan was also approached to play the role of Dutt's father, Sunil Dutt. However, the role was turned down as Khan was already playing the role of a father at that time in Dangal. Kapoor Khan had also stated that he wished to have played Dutt's role instead, as his role is so wonderful that it won my heart. So don't offer me any other role, as I would not be able to do it. The role was then passed on to actor Paresh Rawal, who stated that his character is human and does not have a set mannerism, idiosyncrasy. Crazy initial reports suggest that actress Anushka Sharma was approached to play the character of one of Dutt's girlfriends and then removed journalist. However, Sharma denied these claims by stating that my character is the only fictional character in the film and is not based on any living person. At the trailer launch, Hirani stated that Sharma plays a biographer from London who comes to India and in turn plays mix of himself and Abhijit Joshi. It was also reportedly initially that Sonu Kapoor would be playing the character of Tina Muneem. Kapoor, however, refuted this rumors and stated that I had a small but important part in the movie. It's not what everyone is thinking. I am not playing an actress, though Hirani confirmed that Kapoor is instead playing the role of a girlfriend. Speaking on his role, Vicky Kaushal revealed that his character is an amalgamation of 3 or 4 other friends of Dutt. and is thus fictionalized. Whilst Krishna Tanna's role is yet unknown. Tanna revealed that it had been intended by Hirani and the rest of the team to keep her role a surprise, and that Hirani made it clear to her that her role would create a lot of speculation, as it is exactly what they had anticipated. Boman Irani expressed that he was cast as Irani wanted him to do special appearance. Speaking about his character, Irani stated that it's not known character but may have existed. Characters in Ranbir Kapoor requested and was given a month's break between every piece to complete his transformation into that. Speaking about it, at the teaser launch of the film, he stated that it was hard for him to look like the muscular Dutt as Kapoor has thinner frame. There was lot of team effort behind this. The year before that, we did lot of prep and screen test. In regards to Kapoor's transformation of father, Rishi Kapoor revealed that Ranbir took 6 to 7 weeks to get each of his different looks. In an interview, prosthetics artist Dr. Suresh Murgi said that he used prosthetics to make Ranbir Kapoor's face and age resemble Datti's. Kapoor further commented that he would be sitting for her and makeup for 6 hours. And taste after taste that they kept failing. It was also difficult to develop Datti's unchaining process, as because of alcohol his face had gotten poofy, and his chin had kind of come down. Kapoor, however, was also very clear that if we cannot achieve his look, we will not make the film. Mirza also opened up on Kapoor's role, stating that he would be the first to reach the location because he would need 5-6 hours to do prosthetics makeup to play the older part. She also spoke about the uncanny resemblance of Kapoor as conscious consequences of prosthetics. Revealed that people who went on to a set thought Ranbir was Sanju Sir. Korala also expressed that she was shocked at Ranbir's capacity to transform. Hirani also revealed that Kapoor was meeting Sanju separately, had full timeline of how Sanju looked in the 80s, 90s and 2000, and made a whole collection of look videos. Kapoor himself also stated that he knew that there is a fine line between mimicry and representing someone who is loved by so many people, which is why it took us 6 to 8 months to get ready to prep, do the prosthetics, test acting and character rehearsals. Kapoor further mentioned that whilst the physical transformation was significantly easier, emotional transformation and being able to understand the emotional level of the character was really daunting. However, they also revealed that understand the emotional as that represents an epitome of bodybuilding, and if I had to play him on screen, body was essential in order to build his body, like Datis Kapoor revealed that it required sacrifice and discipline, as he was having 8 meals a day, waking up at 3 in the morning to drink a protein shake. He also mentioned that he wanted to take a step back and did not want to be around him too much because I did not want to be obsessed with him. I would be always looking at him, trying to see what he is doing, how he is scratching his beard, how he is talking, but before any opposite moment in the script. For instance, the jail sequence, the drug sequence, his mother is death of, and the Tata verdict, terrorist and destructive activities prevention act come. I would always call him the night before the shoot. I just wanted to know what he was feeling, and very gracefully, very honestly, he would tell me, and I would express that on screen. I wanted to represent him with respect and true representation of what was going on in his head. Hairstylist Liam Akeem revealed that it took 22 days to finalize Ranbir is different avatars, as it was challenged to create the resounding hairlines for Ranbir and give him a broad forehead. Costumer designer Akha Lakhani stated that in regards to Kapoor's costume, she discussed every look with Kapoor, spent hours trying to match every inch, how loose or how fitted it should be by matching different body types. Sanjay Dutt has had different body type all throughout his life. Manish Kurala, who said that the character of Nargish in the film spoke about her transformation as well, stating that we did couple of tests from when she had short hair to when she had long hair. Kurala also revealed that she did a lot of research in Nargish ji by studying various photographs, books, and documentaries. She also admitted that it was traumatic reliving being a cancer patient, as Kurala is an ovarian cancer survivor. She further mentioned that it required a lot of inner strength, but was finally worth it as she tried to capture Nargish's essence. The core of her being regarding Kurala is a costume. Lakhani stated that Nargish's iconic image were taken, and she then reacted a look on that from every curve or twist in the hair to the way the body was or the makeup. Vicky Kaushal, who is a character, his name is Kamlesh and is more like a brother to Dutt, revealed that he went to Surat to study the body language and mannerism of Gujaratis as his character. Although originally from India, has been living in America for the maximum time, so his Gujarati was out to fad him with time. He also revealed that he went through her physical transformation by losing weight to look like a lean young Gujarati guy to an aged man of the present time. He also stated that gaining weight brought a change in the body language, which thus enabled him get the right look and thus perform better. Paresh Rawal expressed that he prepared for his role by trying to maintain distance of camera with Kapoor in order to stay true to the character. He further added that we were not pals who would chat together in between the shoot, which went on to embody the real life relationship between Dutt and his father, as Sunil Dutt loved his son to death, but never had friendly occasion with him. Rawal also stated that he could not look like Sunil Dutt, following the look test, but had to portray the emotion, the jazba, passion that he had for the country, for his family, and for his son. Dia Mirza, however, stated that she prepared to play the role of Dutt's wife through workshops and look test, but also by studying some of the news clips released around the time, as well as her interview and body language. Mirza also stated that she wanted to understand Manaita as wife, woman and mother handled the public scrutiny that she was subjected to. She added that she mainly focused on understanding and being honest to the emotion more than anything else. Mirza also revealed that she had to dye her hair jet black and eventually saw herself as Manaita Dutt. Once she placed that mole on my face and saw himself in the mirror as she saw Manaita in her reflection. Mirza also revealed that Manaita was rock in Dutt's life and with all sincerity and honesty wanted to understand what it meant to be a mother and a wife. On Sonam Kapoor's costume, Lakhani revealed that Kapoor's costume was designed to look like the girl next door, pretty, giving out a very delicate vibes with really soft fabrics, pastel hues, delicate embroidery. Kapoor's costume was given Peter Pan colors in all her outfit to make her from that raw, except that the team steered away from making her look like a fashion diva but more real. Speaking about Sharma's character, Hirani mentioned in an interview that he wanted Sharma to look like an interview who stayed in London and brought up there, which then led her to wearing big with lumped curly hairs in the film. Aditi Gautam, who played Namrata Dutt, revealed that she was cast as Hirani, thought she looked exactly like Dutt. Sia further mentioned that she prepared for her role by watching interviews that allowed her to gauge on Dutt's strong personality, which is also paused and dignified. Principal photography shooting for the film began on 12 January 2017 with Ranbir Kapoor, Paresh Rawal, Dia Mirza and other cast and crew. Shooting was wrapped on 21st January 2018. At the wrap party, this cast and crew were seen wearing personalized t-shirts with the hashtag Dutt's Way. in order to promote the film. Initially, there were plans to bring Kapoor and Dutt together in the film at the end through a video chat where Dutt would interview Kapoor on his experience and journey. However, these plans were shelved due to both actors' prior commitments. Instead, the film will showcase both actors coming together in the form of a PP Das number at the end credits. Hirani revealed that the original running time of the film is supposed to be 2 hours and 25 minutes. However, the running time was reduced with an entire song cut out of the film as it was obstructing the pace of the film and it was breaking the narrative. Hirani further commented on this decision by stating that if you feel it does not work, then you have to let it go. A replica of Datti's childhood home, which he lived in with his parents, took 25 days to complete, as Hirani wanted to portray Datti's life right from childhood to present day. The film's soundtrack features 6 songs composed by A.R. Rahman, Rohan and Vikram Montrose, while lyrics are written by Arshad Kamal, Shekhar Astitwa, Puneet Sharma, Rohan Gokhale and Abhijit Joshi. The film score is composed by Sanjay Wandrekar and Atul Janinga. With Vinod Chopra, the film's producer was initially dissatisfied with music and visual for 2 songs. Instead of reshooting the scenes with the songs, they dedicated to sing A.R. Rahman to compose original songs to fit in the same scenes. Rahman was roped in as guest composer and has composed 2 songs for the movie, including Ruby Ruby with lyrics penned by his regular collaborator Irshad Kamil. The first single, Man Badhiya Tu Bhi Badhiya, was released on 23 May 2018, voiced by Sonu Nigam and Sunidhi Chauhan. The second single, Kar Kar Maidan Fateh, was released on 5 June 2018. Song was by Shreya Ghoshal and Sukhvinder Singh. Marketing and release. A short official teaser of the film was released on 24 April 2018 and is available online on Netflix and Hotstar. It became the highest viewed Hindi film teaser of all time, generating more than 20 million views within the first 48 hours of its release and 150 million global views across several social media platforms. The marketing campaigns of the film started with the teaser launch, which appeared on Roadblock on 80 Channels Hackers, the Star Network, for the teaser launch, casing in on the Indian Premier Lagu traffic on TV as well as its streaming app Hotstar. The official trailer was released on 30 May 2018 and accumulated over 20 million views within its first 24 hours of release. Mirza promoting the film. The first poster was released on 30 April 2018, in which Kapoor looked as Sanjay Dutt when he first come out of jail in 2016. The next day, another poster was released showcasing another still of Kapoor as that is 2016 living Yarwada jail. Subsequently, more posters were released portraying Kapoor as Dutt from the 90s in 2033 when the film Rocky and Munna Bhai MBBS were released respectively. On 7 May, Hirani released another poster. Hirani then announced that he would now release poster stills of the rest of the cast and crew until the trailer release date on 25 May. Hirani released a still of Sanju is Crazy Romantic Love Live on Twitter, presenting Kapoor and Sonam Kapoor the next day. A still of Kapoor was released presenting Presh Rawal, who played Dutt, his father. Following this still of actor Vicky Kaushal was released confirming his role as Dutt's best friend in USA. Hirani is released a still of Anushka Sharma the day after but did not reveal her role as she intended for the trailer to do so instead. At the trailer launch, Hirani told that the character of Anushka Sharma is actually a compromised role of him and the writer Abhijat Joshi, showing that how they both collected the whole story about Sanjay Dutt. A still of Manisha Koirala playing Nargish was also released by Hirani. After that, Hirani had released the last poster in which Dia Mirza was seen as Manaita Dutt. Hirani released postcard still of two prominent elements of the film and Dutt's life. The first show a still of Kapoor begging on the street in order to buy a bus ticket to meet a friend. Whilst the second presented him at the premiere of his debut film Rocky just 3 days after losing his mother to cancer. Aside from poster release, marketing was also successful through Sanju style lip syncs and face filters and post videos to win prize. Across social media, actress Krishna Tanna also released still of herself with Kapoor and Kaushal on 20 June, confirming that she would be appearing in the film in a fun song with the two actors. On 19 July, the song was released as Bhopu Baj Riya Hai, which did not make it to the final cut though was released promotionally on YouTube on Father's Day. The makers released a second teaser of the film starring a clip of Kapoor and Rival assessing the father-son bond between Dutt and his father. The clip was promoted along with the hashtag Jadoo Ki Jhappi. The magic of a hug, a line made famous by Sanjay in Munna Bhai MBBS. A third teaser of the film was released on 22 June, presenting Kapoor playing Dutt as Munna Bhai. Kapoor also promoted the film by making rare appearance on social media as he took over the Twitter handle of Fox Star Studios and was involved in live tweet session with the fans and shared personal childhood pictures of himself during Father's Day. Shikha Kapoor, CEO of Fox Star Studios, stated that the marketing objective was to build conversation and scale without defining the film is a target group by age and geography but by definities and behavior online. She further mentioned that the crux of marketing narrative was that the film is of a man who lived many lives in a one life and a story that is so unbelievable that you almost want to pinch yourself and ask if it really happened. Saurabh Buveja, international brand expert and CEO of Brands of Desire, stated that the marketing campus is about the ability to engage, crack some jokes and have fun back by very strong messaging, which is way less than 10% of budgeting has been spent on marketing compared to usual big ticket Bollywood film that would spend 20 to 25% on. He also mentioned that making data pair flower yet sensitive and relatable is also means to reach out to generation 4 which the actor is past his prime and to drive entire families out to watch the film. Activist Prithvi Mashke raised objection over the toilet leakage scene shown in the trailer of the film through a letter sent to the Central Board of Film Certification. The letter stated that the government and authorities are taking a very well care of all the breaks of the jails, indicating that this particular scene will make a bad impression about the jails. And jail authorities of the Indians on 25 June, it was reported that the censor board had cleared the film and finalized it for release in India. There has been one scene involving the overflowing toilet from Datti's jail cell to be removed and a few dialogues. Social activist Gaurav Gulati also failed to the National Commission for Women, believing the film contains derogatory words for women, to which sex worker as a identity is being demanded, despite being cleared by the censor board in India. The film was granted 15 certificate in Great Britain due to drug reference, drug misuse, infrequent strong sex reference. Box Office India, Sanju has final worldwide gross of 586.85 crore. Advance bookings for the film begin on 24 June. It was released across 4,200 screens in India and over 300 screens overseas. The film opened to an occupancy of 85% in the domestic theatres. It collected 24.75 crore net on its opening day at the domestic box office, which was the highest for all films released in India in 2018. The film became Hirani is the highest opening ever, surpassing 26.63 collected by PK in 14. It recorded the highest second day collection ever for Hindi film domestically. It collected over 46.71 crore net on its third day, setting the record for the highest single day collecting ever for a Hindi film in India, surpassing Bahubali 2. The conclusion is debuted Hindi net while also becoming the highest weekend earner of the year. The film entered the 100 crore club in net domestically within its first 3 days of release, despite it being non-holiday and with reduced tickets. The film collected 25 to 35 crore net on its first Monday. Within its first week of release, Sanju had entered the 200 crore club. It also became the highest first week grosser of 2018, the fourth highest week of all time, and also became the first Hindi film to have a non-holiday release and yet still earn over 200 crores in its first week of running. Therefore, Sanju also became Kapoor's first film to have earned over 200 crores in its second weekend. The first earned 12.50 crore on Friday. Kapoor achieved further success in 2013 when he reunited with director Ayan Mukherjee for the romantic comedy Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, co-starring Deepika Padukone, Kalki Koechlin, and Aditya Roy Kapoor. He was cast as Kabir. Bunny Thapar, a commitment-phobic photographer character Kapoor found to be an extension of himself. His pairing with Padukone after their highly publicized breakup lead to hype surrounding the film is release. Ye Jawani Hai Diwani emerged as one of the highest grossing Indian films of all time with earnings of 2.95 billion, proving to be Kapoor's third consecutive commercial success in 3 years and earned him another Best Actor nomination at Filmfare. Film critics found the film to be riddled with cliches but praised both Kapoor and Padukone with Daily News and Analysis. Tushar Joshi labeling their on-screen chemistry as unsurpassable. Kapoor's second release of 2013 was the action comedy film Besharam, in which he played a petty thief. Alongside Pallavi, Sharda and his parents, the film met with an overwhelming negative reception and emerged as failure. Sudhish Kamath of The Hindu described it as Kapoor's Hall of Shame, commercial struggles and resurgence. 2014 present. After a year-long absence from the screen, Kapoor featured as a mysterious thief in Roy, romantic thriller which critic Sarita Tanwar described as a boring, exotic and pretentious film. The series of financial failures continue with his next release, the Anurag Kashyap directed crime drama Bombay Velvet, based on the historian Gyan Prakash's book Mumbai Fabulous, which also starred Anushka Sharma and Karan Johar. Kapoor portrayed an ambitious boxer in the 1960s who is drawn towards life of crime. He based his Tapori diction on Johnny Walker's character in Mr. and Mrs. 55, made on a budget of 1.2 billion. The film opened to major box office collections and mixed reviews from critics. Radhika Apte of Business Standard found Kapoor is a part of to be departure from his previous roles, writing that he does test the waters with methodical sincerity, but his portrayal lacks depth on occasion. Bombay Velvet was eventually screened at the Locarno and Busan film festivals. Ranbir Kapoor smiled for the camera. Kapoor at an event for Jagga Jasoos in 2017. Kapoor next reunited with Deepika Padukone in Tamasha, a romantic drama from Imtiaz Ali. He played the role of Ved Sahani, a man who desires a career in the arts but settles for a life of monotony as an engineer. Once again, the film failed commercially and received mixed reviews from critics. Kapoor's performance was praised. Lisa Tsering of The Hollywood Reporter wrote, Kapoor is beautifully cast. His trademark mix of assertive theatricality and subtle emotion well suited to the role of a man who seemingly has it all under control until he does not. Kapoor's career prospect briefly improved in 2016 when he took on the lead role of an aspiring musician in Karan Johari's Hai Dil Hai Mushkil, the romantic drama co-starring Anushka Sharma and Aishwarya Rai tells the story of unrequited love and proved to be one of highest grossing Bollywood films of the year. Critical reception was mixed. Joy Laden of Variety thought that Kapoor is often erring on the side of annoying while trying to balance vulnerability and self-centeredness. Both Tamasha and Hai Dil Hai Mushkil earned Kapoor Best Actor nomination at Filmfare. In collaborations with director Anurag Basu, Kapoor formed a production company named Pictures Shuru Productions, whose first release was the musical comedy mystery film Jagga Jasoos, which tells the story of a gifted teenager is a search for his missing stepfather. Production on the project was plagued with the difficulties. Principal photography began in 2014, but the release date was pushed back several times owing to change in the script, multiple reshoots and remorse of animosity between Kapoor and co-star Katrina Kaif. The couple had broken up before they finished filming. Anna Emma Watticaid, first post, considered the film to be a laudable experiment that zigzags, of course, and will praising Kapoor's dedication to his part, criticized the decision to cast him as teenage schoolboy. It did not perform well commercially, which led Kapoor to target his venture into production in 2018. Kapoor portrayed the actor Sanjay Dutt in Rajkumar Hirani, his biopic Sanju. It deals with Dutt's troubled relationship with his father, his drug addiction, and artist for illegal possession of firearms. Kapoor was keen to avoid hagiographic narrative and did not want to mimic Dutt's mannerisms. He interacted extensively with Dutt and took months' time to transform himself physically before filming. Each phase of the actor is live. Saibal Chatterjee of NDTV thought that despite dramatic liberties, the film had successfully portrayed Dutt's complexity and wrote that Kapoor pulls out the stops in astonishingly effective ways, subsuming his personality into that of the protagonist. Uday Bhatia of Mint was most critical for making Dutt too sympathetic despite his misdeeds and wrote that Kapoor's imitations, astonishing at times, takes over the performance. Sanju is a strong financial performance. So, re-established Kapoor's stardom with earnings of over 5.79 billion. It emerged as one of the Indian cinema's biggest earners and Kapoor's highest grossing release. He won another Best Actor award at the Filmfare. Upcoming projects as of March 2019, Kapoor has 3 upcoming projects. He will feature opposite Alia Bhatt in Ayan Mukherjee's fantasy film trilogy, the first of which is named Brahmastra. He has committed to play a dacoit in a Karan Malhotra's period adventure film Samshera alongside Vani Kapoor and Sanjay Dutt, and will star with Ajay Devgan in Love Ranjan is yet untitled action thriller. Personal life. Ranbir Kapoor and Katrina Kaif posed together. Kapoor and Katrina Kaif in 2015. Kapoor has been vocal about his personal life and has stated that his parents' marriage taught him how complex relationship can be. He had his first serious relationship while in the 7th grade and suffered from depression when it ended while filming Bachna A Sedo in 2008. Kapoor began dating his co-star Deepika Padukone. The relationship attracted substantial media coverage in India and they speculated on an impending engagement. However, the couple broke up a year later. Kapoor maintained that the split was amicable, though the media widely reported that the split was due to infidelity on Kapoor's part. Kapoor later confessed, "Yes, I have, out of immaturity, out of inexperience, out of taking advantage of certain temptations, out of closeness." Later in 2015, Kapoor stated that they both had resolved the conflict and had moved on with their lives. Since the split, he has been reticent to publicly discuss his personal life. Rumors of an affair with Katrina Kaif first emerged during the production of Ajab Prem Ki Gajab Kahani in 2009. In August 2013, A set of paparazzi photographers of Kapoor and Kaif at a beach in Spain were publicized by Stardust. Although Kapoor initially declined to speak of relationship, he admitted to it in 2015. Both of us are sure about our relationship, and if we don't open about it now, it would be showing disrespect to the relationship. As of February 2016, the media reported that they had broken up. In 2018, he began dating Alia Bhatt, his co-star in Brahmastra. He also admitted to being addicted to smoking and drinking. Off-screen work, Ranbir Kapoor is looking at camera. Kapoor at the NDTV Marks for Shore Sports event in 2012. In addition to acting, Kapoor is football enthusiast and sports charities and organizations. He is the vice captain of the All-Star Football Club, a celebrity football club that raises money for charity. In March 2013, he played the game to raise funds for the Magic Funds organization, an NGO for underprivileged children, along with the chartered accountant Bimal Parekh. Kapoor acquired ownership rights in 2014 for the Mumbai-based football team of the Indian Super League, named Mumbai City FC. Also that year, Kapoor announced his participation with the digital music company Seven as content and programming advisor. In 2016, he featured in the documentary series Girls with goals to create awareness about and raise funds for Yuva, an all-girls football team in the state of Jharkhand. Kapoor supports the empowerment of the girl child and is the goodwill ambassador of Sabhana Azmi Mizwan Welfare Society, an NGO which helps empower women. He supports environmental charities and in 2011 donated money to the Community Water Initiative, a charitable organization owned by PepsiCo in 2012. He appeared alongside other celebrities in a short film by Zoa Akhtar to generate awareness on breast cancer. He is the campaign's ambassador for NDTV Marks for Sports nationwide initiative to promote fitness and health in India. In 2013, Kapoor participated in an action on eBay where the highest bidder gets an opportunity to interact with him. The proceeds were donated to save the generate. Bidder gets an opportunity to interact with him, Save the Children, a non-profit organization that raised funds for flood affected households in Uttarakhand. That same year, he appeared alongside other celebrities in a commercial produced by the National Film Development Corporation of India to create awareness about children is education. In December 2014, Kapoor again took part in eBay auction. The Farron he wore in Rockstar was sold, with proceeds going to the redevelopment of the flood ravaged states of Kashmir and Assam. Kapoor had also fronted campaigns to collect donations for the victims of the April 2015 Nepal earthquake. In 2015, he presented 2,000 raincoats to the Mumbai Traffic Police as an appreciation for their service during the year is heavy monsoon. In 2018, Kapoor collaborated with the Mir Khan Ispani Foundation to help local farmers and villagers suffering from drought in parts of Maharashtra. In the media, Kapoor at an event for Indian Idol in 2012, born into family of popular actors. Kapoor faced the media spotlight from a young age. Hindustan Times published that he was always a star kid from whom everyone had great expectations despite the failure of his first film. Swaria A.N.S. reported that he rose like meteor on film Fireman by giving compelling performance in films like Rajniti, Rockstar and Barfi. Discussing the commercial viability of Kapoor, Apurva Mehta, the co of Dharma Productions, noted in 2013. In a short career span of 10 films, Ranbir Kapoor has achieved a tremendous jump in the business done by his films. Also that year, the Economic Times credited him as the most bankable actor of his generation. However, following the success of Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, each of Kapoor's release underperformed at the box office. This led trade journalists to criticize his choice of films, noting that his inclination towards experimental projects negatively impacted his commercial appeal. Nationally, Kapoor is one of the most popular and high-profile celebrities. In 2012 and 13, Forbes featured him among the top 20 India is a Celebrity 100 list based on the income and popularity of the country's celebrities. For the next 2 years, he was ranked 11th with an estimated annual earning of 93.25 crore and 85 crores respectively, making him one of the highest paid actors in the country. Kapoor has frequently featured in Rediff.com. His annual listing of Bollywood's best actors. He was ranked second in 2009, first in 2011, third in 2012 and held the sixth position in 2015. Kapoor has been cited as one of the most attractive Indian celebrities by the media. He has featured on the Times of India is listing of the most desirable man from 2010 to 15, ranking among the top 10 each year. In 2009, People magazine listed him as the man alive in India, and 2013 he topped Filmfare poll of most stylish young actor. Also in 2013, he was one of the recipients of the People of the Year award by the Limca Book of Records. Books of Records. In 2010, he was voted the Asian Man in a poll conducted by the magazine Astronomy. Kapoor continued to feature among the top 10 of the list from 2011. 2014, Kapoor is also the celebrity endorser for various brands and services, including Pepsi, Panasonic, Renault India, Lenovo, and the Paris. Paresh Rawal is an Indian film actor, comedian, and politician known for his work notably in Bollywood. He was Member of Parliament in the Lok Sabha of the Indian Parliament, representing the Ahmedabad East constituency from 2014 to 19. He is politically affiliated with the Bharatiya Janata Party. Rawal speaks Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, Telugu, and English. In 1994, he won the National Film Award for Best Supporting Actor for his performance in the film Wo Chokri and Sir. For the latter, he received his first Filmfare Award for Best Comedian. This was followed by Ketan Mehta is the Sardar, which saw him playing the lead role of freedom fighter Vallabhbhai Patel, a role that got him national and international acclaim. He has received wide recognition for his villainous roles in Telugu box office hits such as Kasana Kasanam, Mani Mani Mani, Govinda Govinda, Rikshavadu, Bhavar Garu, Bhagarna, Shankar Dada, MBBS, and Tir Mar. His other notable works in Hindi cinema are Naam, Shiva, Mohra, Tamanna, Atraj, Table Number 21, and Jila Ghaziabad. He then ventured into comedy with hits such as Andaz Apna Apna, Chachi 420, Hera Fairy, Nayak, अनक, आवारा, पागल दीवाना, हंगामा, हलचल, दीवाने हुए पागल, गरम मसाला, फिर हेरा फेरी, गोलमाल, फन अनलिमिटेड, भागम भाग, माला माल वीकली, भूल भुलैया, वेलकम, 1 2 3, ओए लक्की लक्की ओए, अतिथि तुम कब जाओगे, OMG, ओ माय गॉड, वेलकम बैक, धर्म संकट में, टाइगर जिंदा है, संजू पटेल की पंजाबी शादी, एंड मेड इन चाइना पर्सनल लाइफ. Rawal was born and brought up in Mumbai. He is married to Swaroop Sammat, an actress and winner of the Miss India contest in 1979. Paresh and Swaroop have two sons, Aditya and Aniruddha. He is an alumnus of Nursi Monji College of Commerce and Economics. While Parle, Mumbai, Paresh Rawal and Swaroop Sammat at the screening of the film Oye Lucky Lucky Oye. He is said to be one of the most versatile and fabulous actors in the Bollywood industry. He is also devoted cricket fan and has been spotted many times in cricket matches. Career: Rawal made his debut with the 1985 with Arjun in sporting roles. It was the 1989 blockbuster Naam that established him as an actor with a great talent. He then appeared in over 100 films throughout the 1980 and 1990, mostly as the main villain, such as in Roop Ki Rani, Choru Ka Raja, Kabza, King, Uncle, Ram Lakhan, Dod, Bazi, and so many more. In the 1990s, he also starred in the cult comedy Daag Apna Apna, in which he played a double role. Paresh Rawal was received character actor by both audience and critics until the 2000 Bollywood cult classic Hera Fairy, after which he starred in many Hindi mainstream films as lead actors of many main protagonist. Rawal played the dim-witted, mysterious and kind-hearted dim-hearted Marathi landlord Bapurao Ganpatrao Apte in the film Hera Fairy, who takes in Raju and Sham, a paying guest in his house. Rawal is acting was key reason for the major nationwide success the film received for his performance. He won the Filmfare Best Comedian Award. He reprised his role as Bapurao, the sequel to the film Hera Fairy, which was also successful on the set of OMG with actor Akshay Kumar. In 2012, Paresh Rawal played the lead role in the super hit OMG Oh My God. Good friend Akshay Kumar was seen sporting him and both won rare reviews for their roles. Politics. He won as the Bharatiya Janata Party Member of Parliament from Ahmedabad East constituency in 2014. Indian general election in 2014. He was awarded Padma Shri controversy on 21 May 2017. Paresh Rawal tweeted, "Instead of tying stone bolter on the army jeep, tie Arundhati Roy," making reference to the allegation that Indian soldiers tied a stone pelter in Kashmir to their jeep and used him as human shield, and it was presumed that he wanted Roy to be used as human shield. Rawal's tweet provoked a controversy, and he was accused of advocating violence against women. He was criticized by fellow actors Swara Bajkar. Rawal was also criticized by Congress leader Shobha Ahuja. Filmmaker Ashok Pandit supported his tweet. He addressed the tweet controversy in July 2017 by saying, with regard to Roy, that he was exercising his freedom of expressions. If she is right, then even I am right. If she regrets making the comments, then I also agreed that this is fake news. But what about the comments that she made on 2002? Godra yours. If you have freedom of expressions, then even I have it. Vicky Kaushal is an Indian actor who works in Hindi films. He is the recipient of National Film Award and Filmfare Award and has appeared in Forbes India as Celebrities 100 list of 2019. Born to the action director Shyam Kaushal pursued an engineering degree from the Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Technology, aspiring to that take up career in films. He assisted Anurag Kashyap in the crime drama Gangs of Wasseypur and went on to play minor roles in two of Kashyap's productions. His first leading role was in the independent drama Masaan, which earned him the IFA Screen Awards for Best Male Debut, following which he starred as an unhinged cop in Kashyap is psychological thriller Raman Raghav 2.0. Kaushal rose to prominence in 2018 with supporting roles in Raji and Sanju, two of the highest grossing Hindi films of the year. For the latter, he won the Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actress. His 2018 projects also included starring roles in the Netflix films Love Per Secure Foot and Lust Stories. The following year, he played the lead role of a military officer in the commercially successful action film Yuri the Surgical Strike, winning the National Film Award for Best Actor. Early life and work. Kaushal was born on 16 May 1988 in a Jawal in a suburban Mumbai to Shyam Kaushal, a stunt man and subsequent action director in Hindi films. His younger brother Sunny is also an actor. His family is Punjabi. Kaushal has described himself as regular kid who was interested in studying, playing cricket and watching movies. His father was keen on his son having a stable career, and Kaushal thus pursued engineering degree in electronics and telecommunications from Mumbai's Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Technology. During an industrial visit to an Institute of Technology company, he realized that an office job would be unsuitable for him and he began aspiring to career in film. He briefly took on engineering job and began accompanying his father on film set. He studied acting at Kishore Namit Kapoor's Academy and worked as an assistant director to Anurag Kashyap in the two-part crime drama Gangs of Wasseypur. Kashyap has described fond memories of working with Kashyap, whom he considers as his mentor. He also began working on stage with his first acting job in Manav Paul. His production of Lal Pencil in film Kaushal played minor roles in Kashyap production Love Shiv, Thai Chicken Karuna and Bombay Velvet and the experimental short film Greek Out. Kaushal and Sweta Tripathi, his co-star in Masaan. Kaushal played his first leading role in the independent drama Masaan, directed by Neeraj Gyawaan. Kaushal and Gyawaan were both assistants on the Gangs of Wasseypur, and he was cast in the film after Rajkumar Rao backed out to play a young man from low socio-economic class earning for better life. Kaushal spent time in Banaras, where the film is set, and observed the mannerism of local men. The film was screened in the Uncertain Regard segment at the 2015 Cannes Film Festival, where it won 2 awards, including the FIPRISPI Prize. Masan earned critical acclaim, and the New York Times considered it to be a leading example of increased realism in India cinema. Nikhil Taneja of HuffPost termed Kaushali's performance poignant and memorable, and Anush Kumar of The Hindu wrote that he effortlessly conveying through the inferiority complex and the attitude of breaking through the caste cauldron. His performance won him the IFA and Screen Awards for Best Male Debut and nomination for the Asian Film Award for Best Newcomer, among other accolades. The Bhushan International Film Festival marked the release of the drama Subhan, which Kaushal had filmed before Masan. His role was that of a grieving man who starts stammering after the death of his father. He worked with a speech therapist to learn stammering patterns and spent time with some of the doctor's patients. After completing work on the film, Kaushal found it difficult to distance from the character and began to stammer in real life. His performance led Justin Chang of Variety to label him as a charismatic, naturally engaging talent. In Kashop is a psychological thriller Raman Raghav 2.0. Kaushal played drug-addicted police officer in pursuit of the serial killer Raman Raghav, portrayed by Nawazuddin Siddiqui. The troubled and unbalanced character had title in common with Kaushal's own personality, and to convince Keshap to cast him, he lived in isolation for 5 days and kept repeating lines from the script. Writing for Reddit.com, Asim Chabra found his performance brave and added, "If there was one big surprise in Raman Raghav 2.0, is Vicky Kaushal's star-making performance. Both Zoban and Raman Raghav 2.0 failed to find wide audience at the box office. Breakthrough 18 to present. Kaushal at a promotional event for Razi in 2018. Kaushal achieved his breakthrough in 2018. He was first seen as the male lead of the romantic comedy Love Persecute Foot. India is the first Netflix original film. Sweta Ramakrishnan of First Post considered the chemistry between Kaushal and his co-star Angira Dhar to be the film's highlight. He next featured in Meghna Guljar is a spy thriller. Raji, based on Harinder Sikka's novel calling Shamat, set during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971. The film tells his real life story of young Indian girl from Kashmir, played by Alia Bhatt, who marries Pakistani army officer to spy for Indian intelligence. He was drawn to the humanity he found in the story and worked towards conveying both vulnerability and authority. Strength in his character, the film emerged as one of the highest grossing Hindi films featuring female protagonists and Meena AR of Daily News and Analysis commented Kaushal for being the correct foil to Bhatti's character. His second Netflix production of the year was the anthology film Lost Stories. It consists of 4 short films dealing with the female. Kaushal was seen in Karan Johar's segment as newly married man who fails to recognize his wife is a dissatisfaction. Kaushal is the most commercially successful release of 2018, come with Rajkumar Hirani is Sanju, and biopic of the troubled actor Sanjay Dutt, who was portrayed by Ranbir Kapoor, and in the film Kaushal played his best friend Kamali, fictionalized amalgamation of various real life friends of Dutt. In preparation, he spent time with Paresh Gahlani, who served as the primary inspiration for the role. Rachit Gupta from the Times of India considered Kaushal's work to be one of the finest performances in the film, and Samarudhi Ghosh of India Today wrote that he held his own against Ranbir is a superlative performance and shine in the funny as well as emotional scenes. Both Razi and Sanju proved to be among the highest grossing Hindi films of 2018, and with the earnings of over 5.79 billion, the latter ranks among Indian cinema's biggest grossers in this final release of the year. Kaushal united with the Kashaf for Man Marziya love triangle set in Punjab and co-starring Abhishek Bachchan. In Tapsi Pannu, Anupam Chopra took note of how well he used silence to convey his character's pain and desire for Sanju. Kaushal won the Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actor, tied with Gadraj Rao for Badhai Ho. In 2019, Kaushal starred as a military officer in Yuri, the surgical strike, an action film based on the 2016 Yuri attack, directed by Aditya Dhar and filmed in Sariba. To prepare, he gained muscle weight, practiced ketogenic diet, and underwent 5 months of military training and mixed martial arts sessions. He injured his arm while filming an action sequence in it. Uday Bhati of Mint found Kaushal to be fetching stoic lead but demanded the lack of depth in his character. Rajiv Masant took note of the film, extolled him and criticized the over-the-top characterization, but opined that Kaushal brings both the bulked up physicality and the sort of steady determination that the part requires. Yuri earned 2.4 billion in India and over 3.5 billion worldwide, making it the 10th highest grossing Indian film domestically. Kaushal was awarded with the National Film Award for Best Actor, shared with Ayushmann Khurrana for Andhadhun, and was nominated for the Filmfare Award for Best Actor. Later, Kaushal starred in the horror film Bhoot Part 1 The Haunted Ship. Produced by Karan Johar. He suffered an accident during the filming of an action sequence when he fractured his cheekbone. Saibal Chatterjee of NDTV found Kaushal to be